Hey, my name is Sean. Welcome to Echoes in Eternity Bourbon. You ever just like Black Friday shopping?
Believable stories involving Black Friday madness.
Now, that victim was taken to a local hospital where he was later pronounced dead around 6 o'clock Eastern Standard.
So, yesterday I had a lot of friends that were headed up to Atlanta to go to Tower for their drop up there. And I was like, man, I told my wife yesterday after Thanksgiving, I said, I think I need to head up there. She's like, Sean, you're not going to Atlanta on Thanksgiving to hang out for some bourbon. You're going to be at home. I'm like, okay. Sometimes you got to listen to the wife. Sometimes you got to, make sure you understand where your bread is buttered and hedge your bets a little bit. Say, you know what? You're right. It's holiday. I'll stay at here, chill out, have a good time. Well, then one of my local stores, the bottle shop, is, man, the Mistress, aka the Mistress. They dropped something last night. They said, hey, we're going to have a Black Friday drop starting at 9 a.m. They didn't tell you what bottles were going to be there. I had someone tag me in a post on it. I'm like, oh my gosh, this might be a good idea. And I'm like, I can sleep in. I can get up, 5:30 in the morning, go hang out for a few hours. That's exactly what I did. Got there, was number 15 in line. It's at 6 o'clock. Had a few friends that were out there, like number 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. They were killing it. And my buddy Chris Gunn got there right before me, and we cut up and laughed and had a really, really good time. And it's just neat. The camaraderie you have at the different bourbon drops is just as fun, if not more fun, than actually getting into the drop itself. And just the conversations, talking about a bourbon share that, it's this Sunday. If you happen to be in the Columbus, Georgia area, Bourbon Share, Heritage Art Center, 2 to 5. And I'll be there probably at 12:30 or 1 setting up. So if you happen to get there early and want to drink, that's fine. Gonna have I'm sure we'll have some fantastic bourbons. We always do. Have some snacks. You don't have to bring a super expensive bottle if you're coming. Just bring something that's neat, something that you really like, or something that's unique, a store pick or something like that. Bring a snack if you want to bring a snack, but we'll have, I'll have Sunday ticket rolling. A buddy of mine is going to be running some trivia that day. We'll have some giveaways for that. That'll be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that on Sunday. And of course, the share itself, which was always fantastic. I'll put some pictures at the very end of this video of what the last share looked like and the bottles on the table. But, today was Black Friday. And so I've got very little video. I spent most of my time just enjoying myself out there and just talking and having a good time. But a little bit of a video of just what the crowd looked like and some of the bottles on the table on the first pass. I'm telling you what, I'll show you what I've got at the end of this. And it really, truly, truly, truly surprised me. So I was excited about that. So check out this video. I'll see you on the other end. Okay. We'll have to do those.
Yeah, he can't pick until you pick.
Coming to hang out with us tomorrow?
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
And the rye.
Parker's is gone.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm going to get. I'm going to come back in line.
All right, let's go pay these.
Yeah. Welcome back. So I'm going to put a list at the end of this video to show you what was available there. Man, first couple people in got some birthday bourbon, excited about that. Then they even put in the post, hey, we're not doing BTAC or we're not doing any Pappies or things like that. But, there'll be some killer bottles there. Absolutely killer bottles. I mean, 13th Colony Double Oak. You had some birthday bourbons. But let me get you through. I ended up picking up 4 bottles. I went through the line multiple times because there was still great stuff on the table. And actually, the third bottle I got would have been my number one choice if some of the other bottles hadn't been there. But let me show you what I got, and I'll tell you kind of the methodology behind it. And like I said, the fourth bottle, the fourth pass through, and I'm like, wow, this is a barrel, 140 proof, 33 year. Let's see what this says on here. It's finished in French oak and Oloroso sherry casks. It's a 33-year-old cask strength whiskey at 140 proof. And I'm like, you know what? I'm a big fan of barrel. I like what they do there. Some of their stuff I love. And I'm thinking 33 years, 140 proof, Oloroso cask, which I happen to like that finish a lot. French oak in there as well. I'm thinking, winner, this is for me. And this was just, like I said, this was sitting on the table after everyone's had multiple opportunities to go through. And I'm like, I'm picking it up. I'll actually have this at the bottle share. I always have there's the open share and there's a little back room where I have some different things. This will be in that back room. So if you're interested in trying it, just let me know. And we'll walk to the little back room and have a sip over there. But this third bottle, I've been hunting one of these for a long time. And I even said to myself, if bottles X, Y, or Z aren't there, I'm going to grab this. So I went through the line the first time and I'm like, this is still there. I went through the line a second time and there was still 6 of these bottles there. And I'm like, oh, if this is there, this will be there for the third time I go through. I'm grabbing it. And this is this one right here. This is Redwood Empire Haystack Needle. I mean, I am so freaking stoked that this is here. Coming in 122.2 proof. Man, I have been looking for this bottle for a very long time. And I'm like, I cannot believe people are sleeping on this. Even Jonathan that was there, my first pass through, I looked at it and I said, oh my gosh, the haystacks, no one's even touching them. And he's like, you're going to get it? I said, I'm going to make it on the second pass. And I went through my second pass and no one had touched them. I'm like, oh, I'm getting this on the third pass because I see how many people are not going to come back in line and I'm going to have an opportunity to get this. So I was excited about this. This is a Georgia exclusive. I just noticed that on the back. A Georgia exclusive bottle. Wow. So very, very cool. So this is a Haystack straight bourbon whiskey. This is a straight bourbon whiskey Haystack Needle. Single barrel. Grain to glass. Very excited about this one right here. Let's see what the mash bill is on this thing. 72% corn. Is that 18% rye, 5% wheat, 5% malted barley? So fantastic. So 4-grainer in there. And I was even thinking it was probably going to be a rye, but this is a bourbon. I'm excited about this. So I've been looking for a haystack for a long time. Excited about that. Can't wait to crack that one. I'll have this at the bourbon share out on the main table as well. Looking forward to that. Now look, the number 2 bottle, I wasn't, I thought, certainly I'm going for haystack at number 2. But I walk in and this bottle, there's only one of them left on the table. And I'm like, let me grab that because no one's grabbing the haystacks. I'm going to have a shot at the third. It's kind of like a draft. You start seeing things fall in the draft and you're like, I'm going to have a chance at this thing in the third round. Second round, man, Jack Daniel's 10. I tell you what, I am a fan of Jack Daniel's 10s, 12s, their single barrel proof stuff. I like when they do their exclusive distillery stuff, or I wanted a Coy Hill, but they only had one Coy Hill and it was gone fast. But I'm telling you what, Jack Daniel's 10, I'm thinking, if I'd have just got 1 or 2 of these bottles, I would have been exclusively happy. And Jack Daniel's 10's always got a great place on my shelf, and I'm excited it was there. But I'm telling you what, this number 1 pick right here, I am telling you, I always try to pick a couple of bottles for, I'm big on Memorial Day and the tough time Memorial Day can be. And I always try to have a couple of special bottles for pours for people that want to have a good or great pour, depending on what your thoughts are on it, to maybe celebrate a life that's no longer here for Memorial Day. And I've had some really nice options due to a lot of luck and great things happening through the years. But, this upcoming Memorial Day, this one I'm going to save, and I'm not going to open this until Memorial Day. This is an A. Smith Bowman cask strength. And this bad boy is coming in at 135.1 proof. This is the third batch, 9 years old. I know that these don't get out to a lot of people's hands, and I'm excited that I'm going to have the opportunity to give it someone that wants to, maybe have a pour in remembrance of someone. So this will be one of the bottles that'll be available for the Memorial Day pour, and I will not crack it until that time. So no reviews or nothing on this until after Memorial Day, because I want to make sure that we're taking care of the people that take care of us, and make sure, hopefully, if they want a pour of this, that I'm saving that first pour for them. So, but ecstatic, 4 different bottles. So very excited and pleased about all the selections there. I mean, 2 of these, the A. Smith Bowman and the Haystack, fantastic. Never go wrong with the Jack 10. And to think that this Barrel 33 was going to be there, like I said, I can't say enough good things about it. So absolutely wonderful hunt. Great people today out at the bottle shop, outside the store, and people working inside the store as well. Great positive atmosphere, just a lot of fun. Looking forward to a bourbon share on Sunday. I hope to see you guys there. Man, look, it's Black Friday. I hope that on Thanksgiving you and your family had amazing time together. I'm hoping that you guys got to really bond, and you got to really just time slow down. You have good meals, good conversations, good pour with people, catch up with people, and you just got to relax. My Dolphins got beat up a little bit last night. That was probably about the only rough spot in my day, but everything else was amazing. I'm hoping you guys had the same thing, the amazing part. I'm hoping that all your day was just fantastic. Look, I hope you're off today. I know some of us are back in the world working, but if you're working, I hope your work day goes by fast. I hope you're successful and blessed in everything you do. Had some people working today that were able to be there, so I had the luxury of getting some of this right here. Thankful for them. Thankful for them and the economy to keep us going and moving forward. Look, but if you do have that off time, I hope that dial just turns it down a little bit. I hope you have great moments and great times with people in your life, but take some time for yourself. I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to chill out and watch some programs I've been wanting to watch, and crack a book I've been wanting to read, and have a nice pour or 2 along the way. So I'm looking forward to that as well. Most importantly, all, cheers and God bless. I hope you all have an amazing day. Thank you.